guys? Welcome back to the Turnbuckle Tavern's YouTube page. My name is Sneed.
I'm Chad.
And we're coming at you with a video today where we're going to talk about the Mimosa Mayhem. But before we do that, make sure you go down to the link below, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell up in the corner, leave a comment, let us know what you think. Anything else they can do?
Yeah, when you follow that link down in the description, it's going to take you to our podcast. It's going to take you to Instagram,
Pro Wrestling Tees,
Twitter, all that good shit. So follow, support the show, and like Sneed said, definitely subscribe to our YouTube channel. We're going to have so much content coming for you guys. So yeah.
Yeah, so today we're going to talk about, in this video, the Mimosa Mayhem match. So last night, Jericho said that we're going to have the Mimosa Mayhem match it's kind of a rubber match between him and Orange Cassidy.
At All Out.
I
mean, you got the little bit of the bubbly, you got the orange juice. I mean, hey, when you mix those two together, we're talking about bottomless mimosas.
Yeah, we might as well just do it at brunch.
Yeah, let's throw it in an 80-gallon tank and have a match.
You know, if you've listened to our podcast, if you've watched our videos, you know how much we love AEW. I have the title hanging right there.
Yep.
I love it. There's the
Big
figures
marks.
right behind you.
Big marks.
Love it. Been there since day one. We attended Double or Nothing.
Yeah, and even bigger than an AEW fan, my personal favorite wrestler of all time is Chris Jericho.
Yeah.
Love him.
I mean, couldn't say more good things. I mean, about AEW or Chris Jericho. However,
yeah.
I hate this idea.
I just don't see how don't see how you pay this off without it being too comedy based,
gimmicky.
It's very, one, it's an 80-gallon tank, which doesn't seem like a lot.
Nope.
Like we had talked about on the podcast last night, that if they're going to do this, to me, you got to go all in. You have to take us back to WCW Club La Vela days, where they have a ring sitting over top of a massive pool of mimosa.
It's just a pool. I mean, don't make it mimosa. Put a pool with orange food coloring in it.
Yeah, I mean, but even still, it's like, my thing right now with Jericho, he's doing, I think, some of the best work of his career. I think this last year of Chris in AEW, to me, has cemented him as one of the greatest of all time. He's arguably a top 5 guy.
I agree 100%. No question about that.
And, you had the Stadium Stampede match, which was a lot of fun. You had a couple great feuds with, his match with Kenny at Double or Nothing. You had his inaugural title match with Adam Hangman Page. You had his epic feud with Cody. I mean, he's had some great stuff, but I think with these 2 matches on Dynamite he's had with Orange, and then they had the debate, which was leaning into the comedy, which I loved. I loved seeing Bischoff come out and moderate. But
even with that, though, it was great because we got to hear Orange Cassidy cut a great promo.
Right. It expertly building him as a main eventer.
Right.
I mean, Chris is really putting some of these young guys over. He put Hangman over. Even though Hangman lost, he really put Hangman on the map. But with this being a rubber match, I was really hoping we were going to see something extremely serious and see Orange kind of break out of that comedy side a little bit and see something very, very real deal to cap off this feud.
Yeah.
And with them doing this, it kind of seems gimmicky.
Yeah. I mean, it's definitely, it couldn't be more gimmicky than 80 gallons of orange juice and champagne.
And it's not, he touted that he had came up with Money in the Bank, and I think I believe he even had his hand in creating the Elimination Chamber match. But I don't see this as a match that's going to become a staple that you come back to. It's a one-off.
Yeah, I don't think this is a yearly tradition.
I don't think we're going to get a Mimosa Mayhem match every year.
The Mimosa Mayhem commemorative battle royal. I don't think it's just not going to happen.
And that doesn't mean don't do it. I mean, you don't have to create a stipulation that's going to be an annual thing. I mean, you can do one-offs, but
that's fine. But this isn't a one-off for them. This is their third match. If this was their first match, it'd be fine.
Right.
If this was the first match that they had, I'd be okay with it. I mean, because it is what it is. But this is a rubber match. This is a third match to determine who's the greater out of the two.
And, they're saying pinfall submission or getting dunked in the mimosa is how you win. We all know someone's going into the mimosa.
Yeah. They're not going to bring 80 gallons of this stuff out to just sit there.
And how's this going to work? Is it going to be ringside? Is it like, I'm very interested to see how they lay this out.
Yeah. I don't know. I would much rather have seen your idea of a cage match.
Yeah. I wanted the classic 70s, 80s wrestling blow-off match.
Yep.
We've seen them go at it 2 times. If you want to blow it off, get a rubber match going, throw them in a cage. I just think seeing Orange Cassidy and some of the high-flying stuff he could do off of that cage and the brutality that Jericho would bring in a steel cage, I think it would have brought a viciousness to this feud that we haven't seen yet.
I mean, can you imagine Ric Flair and Ricky Steamboat having their third match be loser gets thrown into a Stolly Sea Breeze drink? Come on, man. Can you see, that's not saying that they're on the level of Flair and Steamboat, because they're not, but this is a third match payoff and it's gimmicky.
Right. I want to see. I was
hoping. I want this to elevate Orange Cassidy, because I think he has a lot to give to the company,
and I think it will for certain fans. Some fans are gonna love this, and I'm not opposed to. Maybe they win me over. I'm not going into it closed-minded and saying, "Hey,
no. I hope they do.
I hope they win me over," and they might. I mean, if anybody can, it's Jericho, Le Champion.
Look, I'm open-minded to anything. I don't like WWE's product right now, but I was open-minded enough to give the Thunderdome a shot.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So we'll see how this goes, and I think certain fans, it will get Orange over. I was just hoping to see Orange get over in a different way, in a more serious blood feud. There's been all these shenanigans. I mean, we had the orange juice dumped on Jericho. We had the debate. We've had all these kind of funny back and forths. We've even got best friends, Orange Cassidy's bros, kind of feuding over Sue's van with the Inner Circle's Santana and Ortiz. So this has kind of became 2 factions warring. And I was hoping the centerpiece of this feud between these 2 factions was going to be something big, landmark, serious, put it in a steel cage. We've only had 1 steel cage match in AEW since its inception.
Yep.
So have that second steel cage on a pay-per-view, no less.
Yep.
Because the Wardlow Cody cage match was a Dynamite show.
Mm-hmm.
So to get kind of a top tier cage match, our second one with this feud, I thought would have been a lot of fun.
Oh, absolutely. And I think a big point of this video I want to see in the comments what people think should happen with this match. I want to see where the fan base is with how they've booked this match.
Yeah, do you guys like it? How do you think they should book this match? What would you have done? Would you have done a different match? Do you
Yeah.
want to see the cage match? Did you want to see a strap match? You know, what gimmick would you throw on this? And
Right. And that I want to see what, because this is the first time I've been able to just say straight up, I'm not a fan of this match that they're going to do. And I want to know from fans, like, are you okay with it? Like, do you like this?
right.
Like you said, I want to know how you would book this match. So leave a comment at the bottom and let us know how you would do it. But that's all I have. I mean, if you have anything else.
I'm all tapped out on the Mimosa Mayhem.
Have you reached your limit?
Yeah, the bartender's
cut off.
Yeah, I'm cut off.
Maybe we should start serving mimosas at the Turnbuckle Tavern.
Yeah, I think at All Out we're gonna have a bottomless mimosa night.
I'm all about it. Maybe you guys can join us live. Would you guys join us live or something like that? Let us know. Talk it out in the comments. We'll be in there too. All right. We'll see you guys. Hit the subscribe button, follow the link, listen to the podcast. We'll be back at you with more content soon.
See you guys.